Pauline Hanson made some claims at her National Press Club address that aren't completely true. Let's fact check. A big one is her argument against multiculturalism.
We are a multiracial society, but we must be monocultural.
She started off with these numbers.
In the 2021 census, more than half of Australian residents, 51.5%, were born overseas or had one parent born overseas. The comparable figure for the United States is 14%.
Yes, 51.5% of Australians do have at least one parent born overseas, but the comparable US figure is actually nearly double what Hanson claimed. And she put forward the stat that 23% of Australians speak a language other than English at home to ask,
how can you generate social cohesion if people can't speak the language?
Again, her figure is accurate. 但係喺屋企講唔同嘅話，唔係話嗰個人唔識講英文。Hanson went on to note that 872,000 Australians self-reported speaking English not well or not at all. That sounds like a large number, but it's just 3.1% of the population. And it's worth pointing out that there are many peaceful, economically successful, multilingual countries across the world. Hanson also went in on
the hoax of global warming, which is now climate change,
saying that it's driving up our energy prices and in turn cost of living pressure. She reckons the solution is to ban wind farms, ban solar farms on agricultural lands, end subsidies for renewables, build coal-fired power plants, and build a nuclear reactor. But this CSIRO report found that a majority renewable grid would actually be a third cheaper than wholesale electricity costs now. And nuclear power has been found to be more expensive to build than a mix of renewables and storage. Hanson made broad attacks on transgender rights.
This transgender movement is a militant force right throughout society and must be confronted.
But in reality, they're a tiny minority, less than 1% of the population, and disproportionately likely to be victims of violence or hate. And of course, she blamed the housing crisis on migrants.
A total of more than 1.9 million people arrived in Australia from mid-2022 to mid-2025.
While that's true, she's taken it out of context. Let's not forget that net migration numbers crashed into the negative during the pandemic. It spiked afterwards, but has already started falling back down. Meanwhile, house prices were already on the rise well before that peak. In fact, they were booming during the dip, when migration was at a 100-year low.